Okay, Kristen, this is the big time, baby. One of our favorite actresses of all time. Please welcome Jennifer Aniston. You, Jennifer Aniston.
Look at you,
so
Regis.
Smooth, so sharp, so good looking.
Oh, for you.
Honest to God.
Well, I can't get my chair to stay up by you.
Want me to move it over here? No.
Is this a trick chair?
Here, no, just let me. Why don't you just stand up for 1 second?
I want you to do it with me in it.
Okay, there you go. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. Because I want Jennifer Aniston to see me. Bizarre magazine, here you are right on the cover. Look at you, baby, looking good. Harper's Bazaar. That nice?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's amazing.
And you have some Barbra Streisand photos in this?
Inside this, yeah.
Are you a fan of Barbara's?
I'm a big fan of Barbara's.
Isn't she something?
She's Barbara.
She's God, she's just really, and to talk to her is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Once we had a conversation, Joy and I, with her at Madison Square Garden after one of the shows, and she was so sweet and so funny.
Funny.
Yeah, just great. And we have the pictures.
Yes.
Boy, oh boy.
These are the most amazing photos.
Yes.
How did you get yourself in this mode? Because you really embodied Barbara.
Well, that's so kind of you. Well, I kind of just, we had this board where we pinned up all of these photographs of her, these sort of iconic ones.
Look at that.
Basically, you just did it.
That's one of her classic
copied.
poses, and that is Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. And we had all these fun wigs, and it was, and you know, that funny girl. And so it was just like, it was just fun.
You play dress up, Barbara.
I play dress up. I do it for a living, like a retard, but, you know.
Did you turn on the Barbra Streisand music while you were doing it?
It was amazing. We were shooting it actually in this, day one was in this theater downtown, and it was like just her voice was booming through the theater.
I grew up listening to all of her. My mom had all the albums for like The Main Event and Yentl and whatever. I love it all.
Yeah.
Oh,
great movies and great pictures.
Thanks.
Nice.
Thanks.
Years ago, you know, there was a restaurant up the street here called Columbus.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and I was a little bit of a minority owner in Columbus, you know, just for
a lot of y'all were.
Yeah, absolutely. And so one night I was in there, and Barbra Streisand was sitting the next table, pretty close, in the back of the restaurant.
Had you met her yet?
And I hadn't met her, and she was talking with her manager.
Yes.
And so, just for laughs, I began singing quietly to myself. Regis trying to have a little fun. People who need people. Are the luckiest people. And I turned to look at her, and she said, "Who are you?" I don't want to go into that story, but it was kind of embarrassing. Yes, absolutely. When are you going to get Barbra Streisand sitting next to you?
Yeah, you got to throw her a little people.
There you go. Throw her a little people. We're going to come back and talk about your new movie. I think it's one of your best ones yet.
Wow.
The Switch. Very good. We're back in a moment.
Still ahead on Live, a performance by Jordan Sparks. And also actor Kyle MacLachlan.
Jennifer Aniston. And incidentally, you know, you made your directorial debut with a short film, and do you have eyes to continue that directing?
I do actually have eyes to.
Really?
Yes, I actually would like that. That's sort of my next phase.
For one of your movies, one of your big movies, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I hope so. Yeah.
Now, what are you going to play next? You're going to play, once in a while, you should play a bad girl. You know, a real bad girl.
A real bad girl. Well, I actually just played a pretty crazy person.
In The Switch, you mean?
No, no.
No, Switch, you're fine.
No, I'm sort of normal.
Oh, in the next movie.
Depending on what you call normal. With this one called Horrible Bosses. Yeah, I'm a dentist who's kind of sexually deviant.
No kidding. A dentist sexually deviant.
That had to have been so fun for you because everybody, well, I mean, I don't know specifically if that's one of your dreams in life, but everybody
It's always my dream to put people under nitrous and just have my way with them.
Isn't that funny? I went to my dentist yesterday.
Ah, see? right now? Do
Yeah.
you go under? Do you get
He gave
gas?
me a little gas, yeah. They put
Do you
it right-
remember it all?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. It wasn't a Cosmo, but it was all right.
Cocktail.
Well, that's good. So that's
Yeah.
that's
So
next
fun.
for you, huh?
That's fun. And Adam Sandler's movie, Just Go With It, is February.
Boy, you are working all the time. You are the hottest actress in town. I mean it.
Yeah.
Now, and started right here in New York City. Went to that famed high school, you know?
I did.
And
I
did you learn?
I didn't dance on a tabletop, though.
Or you even on a car top?
I was like, where's all the lunchroom dancing and the outside on taxi cabs? And they're like, oh, you're one of those. No, we just go to drama class and dance.
But did you learn anything there in high school?
I tell you what I didn't learn was when they gave you a diploma, they also should have handed you some armor. Just like, and a life raft. I mean, it's like you learn a lot about, you know, the technique, which
Sure.
is great. Although my teacher thought I was horrible. He used to say to me I was a disgrace to the Russian theater. I think I told you this
the
story.
Russian
To the
theater?
Russian theater. He's from Moscow. I don't know. He was, but then I was like, well, I don't have plans on performing there. So.
You care.
What have I done to you?
So he didn't predict big things
No,
to
he
you,
didn't.
Huh? Yeah.
No, he didn't.
And then how long did you stay in New York before you went out?
I was 2.5 years waitressing and doing terrible theater.
Little
little
off-Broadway
off-Broadway theater. Yeah, and then I
We'd
would.
love to see you do theater again, I think.
I want to do theater.
Do you?
I do.
That would be great.
Yeah, I do. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, right?
We'd love to have you back on Broadway.
I'd like to just be back in New York because that's what I love doing. Is
Well, the last two movies were made here in New York. And when we come back, we'll talk about the latest one, The Switch.
Tomorrow on Live from the new film Takers, actor Hayden Christensen.
Jennifer Aniston's new movie is called The Switch. It's about a single woman in her early 40s who decides that she's going...
actually in her... Can I clarify that? Because if she's 33, and then when she has the baby, because they're saying 40-year-old woman decides to have a baby, then I would make me 47 by the end of the movie. Right? Just clarifying.
Yeah, okay. No kidding.
thought.
She is 33?
She's in her 30s, and she
Okay.
decides that she is ready to have the baby.
All right.
That's what it says in the script. It was like,
Okay.
Cassie, 33. Not that it was ages. Age didn't really
But the
matter.
clock is ticking at all times for us women.
Well,
so
it's also about wanting that, really wanting to have a kid.
Sure.
And
then you got to look for the perfect sperm donor.
Yes.
Somebody you trust and know, and I guess.
Or no, or don't. I mean, it depends. In this situation, Cassie had it in her mind that it needed to be this specific look, a level of intelligence, you know, all of that should...
Meanwhile, one of your closest friends is
Yes.
Jason Bateman's character in the
Yes,
movie.
the brilliant, fantastic, perfect
Yeah, I think
Jason
this is
Bateman.
the best movie he's made, and I think he's on the verge of breaking out into major stardom. You know,
I
He's a
agree.
great actor. And you guys are fabulous together.
Thank you.
I could sense you liked him a lot.
I love him.
This is your second movie
he's
together,
a great guy, right?
Yes.
So anyway,
And third now, because we just did Horrible Bosses as well.
so I don't want to give away what happens here.
Okay.
The switch
we can't
is
give
obvious, but all of a sudden he becomes the one. Got a minute there, Jennifer?
I'm reading your cue card. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that.
No.
I'm the new person on the show.
All of a sudden, I have never turned and read your cue card. I'm so
I
sorry.
know.
I just lost my mic pack on that. Okay. Go on. Sorry, you can edit
The
this.
screen veteran. What is he? So anyway.
Yes, anyway.
He's a wonderful friend of yours.
Yes.
You know, and I'm thinking, well, why haven't they found each other romantically by now? What is the holdup in that relationship?
Of Cassie and
Yeah.
Wally? Well, they did. They tried. I'm desperately trying to get my mic pack back on. They tried in the beginning to have a little moment of love, and they both mutually agreed. Although I think Cassie was more on the side of let's just be friends. And
That they were just going to be friends.
yeah, it just didn't work, and they sort of she put him in the friend zone, as they say, and so they've just become best friends.
Okay, and then suddenly, slowly, he realizes what a wonderful choice you would have been if he had just, you know, gotten
if he could just step up
earlier.
and make
Exactly.
it, you know, have some balls.
So,
I heard that.
what did she say? Okay, okay, never mind. So in this particular scene, you and Jason Bateman are discussing the perfect sperm donor. Take a look.
They should have gotten Debbie a gift.
Oh,
It's her 30th birthday. She's really vulnerable.
Pretending it's actually your 30th is going to be my gift for that old bag.
Hey, so here's where I'm at. So I want a donor that I can meet. You know, I want someone whose eyes I can look into. I want to be able to, you know, shake his hand. And you can't do that at a sperm bank, right? I also want it fresh, you know? I don't think I want it frozen. It's frozen.
Frozen's so refreshing, though. What kind of qualities would you be shopping for?
Sense of humor is most important.
Why do you women always say that sense of humor is always the most important thing? We all know that that's a lie.
Okay. So then height.
No.
But, you know, funny height. Funny height.
I love the movie. I got to admit, I think it's maybe one of the best movies you've ever done.
Oh, my God.
No, really. And I loved the whole cast and the whole story behind it, because I know women who have done this.
Yeah.
And who have been terrific mothers.
Terrific
you know?
mothers. My mother happened to be a single mother.
Sure. I mean,
A lot of
everybody wishes there was a father, but sometimes there isn't.
Sometimes, well, you know, life, you know, evolves and changes, and things don't always look and last the way you hope they would, or are they supposed to?
Right.
You know?
Women never had this alternative years ago.
No,
Yeah,
and it's a
so
wonderful
anyway, here it
thing
is.
that science is allowed.
Anyway, it opens tomorrow, Kristen. Tomorrow, Jennifer Aniston. Thanks so much, baby. Good to have you here. Kyle McLaughlin next. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow on Live from the new series Melissa and Joey, actress Melissa Joan Hart.